and welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and it's time to do the last of the unboxing. And these goodies are all from Fansells.com. I will put links in the description below, and I was asked to review them, so I didn't pay for these items. So that's my sort of disclaimer to you all. However, I did choose them all. And I will give you my honest thoughts on them as and when I do them and as and when I unbox them. So we have one more that is a little bit of a different item. Let's get it out of its packaging because it's very crinkly. Okay, so this one is classed as a purse. It is sort of a fake leathery type purse. It's got a printed design on the front. Not sure if you can see, that changes from a black to a navy, and it has a rose on the front, which is where you put the diamonds. So already looking here, we have a total of 4 colours. So we've got nice 3 colours in the rose for shading, and then the 4th is the stem, and I'm guessing everything's in here. I hope everything's in here. Let's have a look. So let's get all that out. Oh, I wondered if we actually had a chain for it then, but we do. So this is a bit of a different toolkit. So we have your basic tray, wax and pen, but then we do have some extra bits for the bag. So we have a long gold chain with these clasps. So they will clasp onto here, which you can of course do before or after you diamond paint. So that gives you quite a long strap actually, really. That's really long. Nice long strap for the purse. And then you also get what looks like a ring. I'm not sure if that's a spare or if that's because you need it, or you probably need it actually, to attach a tassel, which I'm guessing could go on the handle. So you might need to use some pliers, or maybe not actually. Let's give it a go. So we'll link that through the first loop chain, and then we'll link that on, and there we go, just pushed it back. So that gives us a little tassel on the bag. So they were the extra bits in the toolkit. There is another one there as well, I've just noticed. We'll keep that as a spare, just in case. And then to have a look at the diamonds, they are still in the package. And there is, as I said, only 4 colours. So we've got quite a nice hot pink, that's number 1. That's sort of this brighter one around the edging. Then we have a number 2. Now that one is a very, very deep, I'm not even sure if you can see it properly. It is a very, very deep burgundy. Deep wine colour even, that one. And we have a red crystal, and then we have green. So considering we only have that little stem to do, I think we're going to have plenty of green, which gives me hope that we've got plenty of the others. So that's the stem part, and then this was where the number 1 went, where that bright pink is. The really dark one is the number 2, which is sort of this shading and around the bottom, and then we've got number 3, which runs next to it. So I think that's going to look rather nice when it's done. It's a little bit different. So we'll pop those back inside there, and we'll see if we can... It's a very long chain, this, but I'm sure you could make it shorter if you wanted, or even not put it on. But I'm going to tuck it inside the bag for now, because I have bits floating everywhere. And then let's have a look. Let's go smallest to largest. So that's the packet empty. Ooh, I'm losing my mat and everything. Let's move those out of the way. What have we got here? Ooh. I think this, I was looking at it and I'm thinking, what is it? And then I've looked up through the camera and I can actually make out what the image is. Okay, so I think this is another one that I've ordered with my mum in mind. When you look at it like that, it is very hard to tell what it is, which is sort of the sight that I can see. But when you move it away, you can definitely make out. So we've got a couple of chairs looking over a lake. This one doesn't have DMC numbers on here. It says it is 35 by 25, and I reckon we're following the same pattern, because yes, that is 30 rather than 35, which means this one's probably going to be about 20, and it is just short of 20. Oh no, pretty much 20 going down by 30, so it's taken off 5 centimeters off each. But again, it is a round, but I think that one's a lot clearer than the one I unboxed in my last video. I think that one's going to be quite easy to see. The symbols look very, very clear. So to show you when the light is not glaring on it, but the symbols seem very easy to see. They don't have the training wheels, which I like, and it's poured glue, which means the canvas will settle a lot better. Just this side seems to have a bit more of a crease in it, so let's do it that way. Toolkit, very basic, seen loads of times. Toolkit. If you haven't, watch the unboxing of all of this mammoth amount of goodies and you will see that toolkit multiple times. Oh, they do seem to have DMC numbers on the packets, so that's always good. Yes, they do. And you try and find the one that you're definitely sure of what the colour is, but yeah, they've got DMC numbers on. So you can see here at the top, that's the DMC number. I'm not even sure if you can see it. Let's try that way. So 498 is the DMC number. I'm not sure what the -3 is. -2, that could be something to do with the weight potentially. The ZWZ is the coding, or it's a Z150 is the coding of this picture. So the ZW, I'm not sure what that's in relation to, but it's part of the coding of the picture. And then I'm not sure what the other codes are for, but that one next to the 1 digit, that is your DMC number. So the only thing to make sure that you note, because it is not on the canvas, is that if you need to know the DMC number, to make note of it before you get rid of the packets. And that number 1 there, the big number 1, come on camera, there we go, that big number 1, that relates to it being the first number on the canvas, which in this instance is symbol number 1. So to have a look at the colours, we've got some reds, and then more deeper reds, more deep reds, and then going into some blues, more blues, more blues. There is no 310 that I've seen. These are 823 and 939 are these two blues. So there's quite a lot of 939s. We've got another blue, we've got some greens, browns, and a peach, orange, and then browns, and then more browns and sort of greeny browns. Oh, and then there's more. So we've got greys, greens, and then is that one black? Oh, we do have some black. But that's a very small amount of black, isn't it, compared to the rest of it. So number 24 is actually 310, which is a W, which there is a little bit of a scattering down here that I can see. Not too much. Not enough that you'd be sick of the sight of it anyway. So yeah, that is the seat by the lake. It looks like it's got some sort of light or something going on in that corner. But anyway, I think that looks pretty. It's not a bad size. Okay, next. What's in here? They all tend to come, all the diamond paintings anyway, to come in this standard size. Oh, I do remember this one. Maybe these are all ones I ordered. Maybe I forgot just how many I ordered. This one I ordered because I wanted something a little bit different. Not by any means because I wanted as much of this colour as possible. Because this does have a lot of blocks of colour. But it's a 30 by 40. It has 6 colours. And look at that. How much black as well. Ooh, toolkit stuck underneath. But I thought this was fun. That's the main reason for this one, is I thought it was fun. So I'm going to get it all to fold. I'm going to love black and white by the time I'm done. I say I'm only pushing it back like this because it's poured glue. Okay, if you get a canvas with the opaque cover on, that is double-sided sticky tape, don't manipulate it the same way I am. It's nowhere near as forgiving. Whereas the poured glue is completely fine with this process. All the crinkles are on the contact sheet, and all my working has done is flatten this canvas out. A little bit of weight will finish off the flattening process, and if I get really impatient I can run an iron over the back of it. But that's the image, and I think you can perfectly see what it is. I think there is no problem with sizing on this whatsoever. It's sort of a pop art type image. Let's have a look at sizing. So it says 30 by 40 and it's nowhere near that. So it's 24 by 34. So again, this border part has been taken into account when actually that's not the size you get. However, on an image like this, you're easily going to get away with that. There's a lot of black though. So far, I don't think I've ever had a problem with round diamonds in black. I don't ever remember having a company that I've had problems with them. So we'll see how we go. This is from whatever manufacturer stamps PJ on the back of its bag, so that fills me with a bit more confidence because I have found that they are pretty good with their blacks. They don't tell you that it's 310 though. They don't tell you the DMC numbers, but I'm confident that that is black, of which there's 3 bags, and I'm quite confident with the quality, seeing that on the back. We've then got a very bright orange, a green, of which there's not a lot of diamonds, but it is only in 2 places. We have a blue, we have a pink, and then we have a bulk load of what looks like 3865, which is an off-white. So we've got 3 bags of that as well. So quite a quick colour amount in that one, but I'm sure it'll take a while to do. I'll probably start with just a bag of black and do it until it's gone, working my way up or down a painting. Not sure which way I'd go yet. Then I'd probably do the same again with the white, and then with the colour. I may or may not fill the colour in as I go along. I may just decide to fill the colour in at the end. But yeah, if you're just in the mood for a bit of diamond painting without thinking, blocks of colour are really good for that. You just tip a load and you just do it. Don't have to think. So, last but by no means least, let's open the last one of these goodies. Let's have a look at what we've got, because I forgot I've had Christmas since. Okay. Oh, I do remember this one. Okay, so everything, I did think there was more than what I'd ordered, but I do remember ordering all of these, so I do remember picking them. Look at this. So this one is rhinestone, and this one I see as being the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. You can call it whatever thing you like, but to me that reminds me of the Cheshire Cat. How good is that? Say it is rhinestone. I'm not always keen on rhinestone as paintings, but I do like them for a bit of a change. It is classed as a partial, so there's no diamonds in where the actual teeth are. There's no diamonds by the eyes, and a lot of the pattern is already on the back. So you can see that a lot of the pattern is already on the back of the canvas. You're sort of decorating around the edges and you're putting little gems in, but I thought this was an awesome one to have. I don't think this would look anywhere near as good in straight diamonds. I think this is one you'd have to do in rhinestone. But the sizing, 24 by 24, so it is not your standard 30 by 30 by any means, but it does look quite a nice size to do. Toolkit wise, we are a little bit different in the fact that we have a very basic pair of black tweezers added into the toolkit along with your pen, your wax and your boat. But that is because we do also have special shaped diamonds. So let's have a looky. So we'll start with number one, because we're starting with the plain round shapes. So we have the golden yellow. We have one variety of blue, and then a second variety of blue. We have a green. I'm wondering if that blue will fix the bag that I was missing a diamond of about 4 diamonds from. I'll have to check because I never had the original colouring. Pink, more pale pink. Then we get to funky, so look how tiny they are. So we have very tiny purple teardrops. They're going to be very small. I wonder if they will be able to be picked up by a diamond painting pen. Then we have some bigger round clear ones. They'll be able to be picked up with tweezers. Then we have some bigger ones that are sort of an iridescent, reddy, yellowy, orangey, depending on how you shine the light. And then again some iridescent, these are purpley blue, and they're bigger teardrops. But oh, they're going to look fun. So the bag comes with numbers. So number 1 is classed as this big teardrop. And the teardrops, you do have to pay attention. So actually looking at this is going to be fun. Between number 1 and number 4. Are they different? Oh, okay. No, we're all right. Number 1 is still purple with a yellow. Oh, let me get you in shot. And number 4 is also looks very, very similar, if not the same. It's a slightly darker shade around the outside, but they're 2 different sizes, so we're okay. So number 1 is these big ones, and number 4 is these tiny ones. So on the actual canvas itself, that is classed as number 1, which you can see. And then, oh, to zoom in really close, that is classed as the number 4. So there's not going to be any confusion on the canvas. In fact, sometimes it's even hard to see where they are. Oh, and there's quite a few down here. There's quite a few going in a scattering around here. Oh, and they're there on flowers. They're all over the place. So I am looking forward to doing this one. We peel that back, see if we can get rid of some of the glare. But look, that's going to be fun. Okay, let me stop oogling over the fact that the Cheshire Cat is going to look really, really good. So we have Cheshire Cat, Abstract Girl. Definitely, if you don't like black, stay away from this one. There's a heck of a lot of black, but I don't mind it. Then we have Sitting by the Lake. That's a really nice one, actually. I'm quite happy with how that's turned out for the size. And then we have a bag with a rose. My youngest is probably going to pinch that very, very soon. But yeah, that's all the goodies that I've got. They are, as I say, from Fansells. Thank you so much to them for asking me to review the goodies. There is some very exciting stuff on their side. I'm loving that. Sorry, getting rather excited. I love that one as well. There are quite a few nice, interesting goodies. They've got quite a few more things that are sort of off the page or off the canvas. So not just your standard diamond painting canvas, but diamond painting on other items. They've got quite a few. In all of my unboxings, I've done 3 or 4 different things that are sort of off the canvas. But have a look, have a nosy. What harm can it do? It's up to you whether you want to get anything or not. And as and when I get these done, I'll be sure to bob back and let you know how they look. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to Fansells, and I'll speak to you all again soon.